So recently, a bunch of unaired pilots found their way online, dating back to the 90s. What I want to do is, look at these pilots and determine two things. One, did it have potential? And two, how different would popular culture be if this pilot was picked up for series? Today we're opening up the pilot vault and looking at the pilot for a show called Larry and Steve. Now, this was sort of a prototype to Family Guy. It stars Seth MacFarlane, who does the voices, and Larry is very much an early version of Peter, while Steve is an early version of Brian. It may look a little different from Family Guy, but you can kinda see glimmers of Family Guy in there. You'll see what I mean. I gave Rich a call for this one and we watched it together. Let's dive right in. So already, Richie, the animation is different, isn't it? It's more like a Saturday morning cartoon than the Family Guy we're used to. Larry and Steve. Do you reckon there's going to be as many dirty jokes as there is on Family Guy?
I don't know, but the animation style.
Hi there, my name's Steve.
I've seen seasons 1 to 4 of Family Guy, but it was a long time ago, I can't remember. Was Brian a main character in Family Guy? Like, was he the main character, or was it Peter?
Peter's got most of the screen time, I think.
So it's weird that we open with like a video diary from Brian.
Yeah, that is strange. I know, like, so Brian appears that he's the character MacFarlane wants to use the most.
In a few minutes to live, I set about the...
I'm getting Duckman vibes, are you?
Yeah! Because, 90s cartoon.
Well, it's got like that 50s detective vibe, the way he's speaking.
Yeah, like noir.
Yeah, and Duckman plays on that same vibe.
Roger.
Until Larry.
Yeah, this is definitely going for like 50s detective vibe, like Sam Spade.
You know, I once had a Jack Russell Terrier that spoke Dutch, but I couldn't understand a word he was saying.
The Peter voice.
It's like the Peter voice, but like Peter trapped in a box.
So Larry took me back to his quality apartment downtown.
I like that as a visual joke. Quality Apartments is the name of the apartment building. That sounds like Tesco value, doesn't it?
It does.
Like he's tricked into thinking that it's high value stuff.
Quality. He's like, oh my god, it must be quality.
Well, at least the bed's okay.
This is very like 90s Saturday morning cartoon, isn't it?
That's quite funny.
It's like Homer Simpson and the monkey playing the cymbals.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see now. Where to shop? Well, Stewie's has usually got good stuff.
Stewie's? Did you hear that? Maybe like Stewie's like one of the first names that comes to his head when he writes.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Literal fork in the road.
This is way more... I prefer this to Family Guy.
This is very animated. Like Family Guy is just like a 2D animation of people walking in, sitting down, telling a joke. Yeah,
and the jokes are always nonsensical, not plot driven. So it's just like, you know that there's like that South Park thing where...
Yeah. I was hoping you'd bring that up. Go and explain there.
I had the sketch where they explain what Family Guy writers do, and they go to the Family Guy headquarters, and it's just a bunch of seaman... What did they call it? No, not seaman. What did they call them?
Was it seals?
Seals, yeah. It's just a bunch of seals. The writing team and a bunch of seals picking up a ball, and it says like situation, verb, and then noun.
Yeah, it's all done randomly, and that's how they write the show.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, look, they're doing it right now. Oh, so our situation is they're at a restaurant, they're playing baseball, and it's Michael Jackson, and then it just like plays a scene, and they're like, what a perfect Family Guy joke. Whereas here, we've got the jokes where it's like actually set up with the narrative, so like, you know, the car has been split by the fork in the road kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
somehow the animation budget was bigger for the pilot than it was for the entire series with Fox.
You know what, that's interesting, you know that Smiling Friends I'm obsessed with?
Yeah.
So one of the creators of Smiling Friends said, I think it's Michael Cusack or something, he said the whole series cost less than a Family Guy episode. And I was just thinking, what the hell did Family Guy spend all the money on? Like, it's just people in rooms sitting there.
Presumably most of that goes to the voice actors, and then the rest of it is like because they have to rush episodes out.
Yeah, exactly. And then Friends though has like genuinely really good animation and funny jokes. and funny, like silly plots. But then again, they're 10 minutes apiece, so.
But the most interesting thing that ever happens on Family Guy is Peter beats up a chicken.
Yeah, constantly recurring joke where it's like, that's the one time they spend all the animation budget on actually animating. They may as well just be puppets.
Yeah, that's true, they may as well be.
Oh, we are chickens.
It is weird how we brought up Peter beating up the chicken, and then the chicken appears.
Yeah.
Danger
TNT.
Really?
That's proper Acme, isn't it?
It's like Bugs Bunny. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that is a Looney Tune joke if I've ever seen one.
Imagine a Family Guy episode where half of a car drove into some TNT. It just wouldn't happen.
No, yeah, this is like, you can tell Seth might have written this from his like childhood animation maybe, because this is it feels very much like this.
Quality furniture, so every brand is the same.
Just quality. I actually really like this.
It's not bad, is it?
I can't see a reason I'd reject this so far.
No. Now that's Family Guy.
Yeah, that is such a Family Guy joke.
A Scotsman freaks out and then jumps out the window.
Yeah.
And that's the joke.
Yeah, isn't that cute? I could wade my feet in your makeup.
Listen.
See, they play more with the whether can you hear them or not. Can you hear Brian?
Oh,
or
yeah,
Louis, whatever his name is. Whereas in the show, it's like Stewie just talks to everyone. So does Brian. Well, there was a theory or something that Stewie never gets responded to, but I think he does.
Yeah, I don't think they think that hard. I think they put about as much thought into that as Arnold Rimmer being a hologram and not being able to touch stuff. In that, they forget sometimes.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. Because, I mean, Stewie is an evil genius, so.
This light is perfect for the avid reader.
Imagine Peter buying a reading lamp. It's like...
Yeah, this is...
I don't think he even knows how to read. Is this a Star Wars reference?
I think so.
That was a Darth Vader reference, wasn't it? Like he had a lightsaber. Who would have thought that years later, Family Guy would have got officially licensed to do like a Star Wars thing?
Yeah.
Was that officially licensed, or was it a parody?
Might be a parody.
I think it was a parody. But Seth MacFarlane's always been into sci-fi. He's always wanted to do Star Trek, hasn't he?
Yeah, and that's why he does the Orville.
Yeah, which is a great show.
So there you have it. Being with Larry is hazardous to my health. But as long as no one else can hear me, I'm stuck with him. Look, if anyone out there can understand me, help me out, huh?
That's mad there.
I could bring up like a proper plot, couldn't I?
Yeah, I really like that. Are we speaking to us, the audience, because we're the only other person other than Larry who can understand him?
Yeah, but we can't talk back to him, kind of thing.
No. I quite like that.
I genuinely would watch that.
I preferred that to Family Guy, and I watched 4 seasons of that.
Mate, absolutely, I prefer it so much more.
How much Family Guy have you seen out of interest?
I used to put it on Netflix when I was like hungover or something. I'd never really pay attention to it. I don't know how people could sit there and watch with the full attention, because there's like nothing to bite onto. You're just waiting for the next cutaway.
Is that why it does really well on TikTok?
Yeah.
It's shorts.
It's a perfect short thing, because you don't need to know the narrative for the joke.
Yeah.
Whereas like Community, it's like hard to, there's not many moments where you could just get like a 5-second clip or something, because you need to know the characters for the jokes to work.
But would you have watched more of Larry and Steve?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's got a thumbs up from both of us.
Yeah, I'm genuinely quite surprised at how like good it was. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. Nuts.
That's not a glowing review, Richie, but yeah.
No, just because Family Guy does me head in, but like, yeah, don't know. Really, I enjoyed it. Sad that it doesn't exist.
Right, where does this pilot rank among the other unaired pilots that I've talked about? Well, it was pretty good. Not the best, but I'm putting it in the good category. I'm going to put it at the top of the good category, actually, because we had a lot of fun watching this. I kinda wish Family Guy was more like this. Makes me kinda sad to see the show that we almost got. It was a lot more creative and fun than Family Guy, but I'm sure this wouldn't do as well on TikTok. Right, are there any other unaired pilots you want me to look at? If so, let me know in the comments. And subscribe, help us get to 4K. Right, let you go. Bye.